Hi, welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday.
Hi everyone, Manmeet Chowdhry from Optimum Performance Solutions, and I'm back with this week's Wisdom Wednesday with special my mentor teacher, Dr. Demartini. Dr. Demartini, thank you so much for doing these Wisdom Wednesdays with me. They're of so much value, and there's one question that I get asked, and I'd love for you to give your view on this. So I have people that say, you know, Mummy, I'm trying to do things and I feel like anytime I do something that's great, I sabotage, whether it be in the area of relationships, family, money, anything like that. They perceive that they have sabotaged part of their life for that. What is your view on that? And also, what can people do to help them overcome such an issue?
Okay. First of all, hi everybody. It's Dr. Demartini. I've been blessed to speak and travel and teach for 47 years now. And probably the last 30 or so years, the term sabotage has emerged in the marketplace. And I hear people talk about, I keep self-sabotaging, what do I do that? I sabotage that, I undermine this, etc. But when I actually did a little investigation on that and started digging in and actually deconstructing what happened when people did do what they labeled sabotage, I found something, and I want to share that with you. I found that every human being at any moment in time is living by a set of priorities. Things that are most important to least important. Highest priority to lowest priority, highest value to lower value. A hierarchy of values. Whenever they're setting a goal or intention or an objective that is aligned with the highest value, or at least higher values, they tend to be disciplined, reliable, and focused. They're perseverant. They tend to not let anything outside stop them. And they tend to see things that whatever challenges as feedback to refine and to keep achieving. And they are basically achieving as a result of it, and they wake up natural leadership capacities. And they actually having a greater self-worth, because anytime you're doing things high in your values, your self-worth goes up. But if they attempt to do something lower and lower and lower in the values become more extrinsic and require motivation to keep you focused on it. So if you are doing something low in your values, you'll procrastinate, hesitate, frustrate, unless somebody gives you a reward to do it or a punishment if you don't do it. And if you require some extrinsic motivation to keep you to do something, you are off track for who you are, because your highest value is where your identity and your true authentic self is expressed. So if you're going along and you're meeting somebody and you think, oh, that person's smarter than me, that person's more successful than me, that person's got more wealth than me, they got a more stable relationship, they're more socially savvy, they're more physically fit, or they're more spiritually aware, and you compare yourself to them, it's very possible that you have injected some of their values, envying them and trying to imitate them into your life, and it's not your values. See, nobody's getting up in the morning and dedicating your life to your fulfillment, and they're projecting their values, and if you inject them, you'll try to be something you're not. And whenever you set a goal that's not really truly meaningful and most important to you on your highest values, you'll automatically decrease the probability of achieving it. And then when you don't stay focused on it, you procrastinate, hesitate, frustrate, need outside motivation to keep you focused on it, you start thinking this is hard, this is not working, and you start to give up, and you feel like a failure, and you self-depreciate. But you think that's a mistake because you've been possibly taught some sort of positive thinking idea that you're supposed to stay positive all the time, and now you're self-depreciating in yourself. But actually that self-depreciation is exactly what you need. It's trying to get you to quit being inauthentic and quit trying to live in other people's expectations and values and be yourself. All of those things that you think are self-sabotage are actually feedback mechanisms to make sure you're setting true objectives that are aligned with your true values, not fantasies that aren't you, not fantasies of one-sided positive thinking all the time, but the idea of setting a real objective that you can obtain. When you do, you don't have self-sabotage, you have self-discipline.
That's a great way. So you would say it's not self-sabotage and relabel that as self-discipline.
I take whatever's happening that you've labeled self-sabotage and know that it's a feedback to get you away from trying to be somebody you're not, to get you authentic. Everything that's going on in your physiology, psychology, sociology, and the existential world is constantly trying to get you to be authentic. And when you finally realize that that's all it is, it's not sabotage, it's actually your psyche and your experiences trying to get you to be the most authentic and empowered and most inspired you.
Wow, what a whole reframe on self-sabotage. Thank you so much. I think that's going to be so valuable for everyone. Thank you so much. Join me next time.
We hope you found this week's Wisdom Wednesday of value. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, or share with others that you feel would find it of value too. Thank you.